So today we're going to talk about the differences basically between speed and velocity. Okay. Now, first thing we're going to talk about is average speed. So, of course, I have it frozen as I start. So, average speed is the distance an object travels per unit of time. Okay. Now, if you didn't write this down in your notes, this is one of the most important thing I want you to know. It doesn't have direction. It's called a scalar quantity. Okay. So, if you didn't write that down, put that in there. Speed is scalar. Okay. Speed is scalar. What does that mean? It doesn't matter when I'm going somewhere. When I talk about speed, it doesn't matter the direction. The common analogy I give to students with that is that if I put my car in reverse, I'm not going negative miles per hour. Right? It's just speed. The direction does not matter. So that's what speed is. Okay? It has no direction. It's a scalar quantity. The way I remember that, scalar begins with an S, speed begins with an S, scalar speed is a scalar. So it's just a number, no direction. Okay? The equation, which we'll learn again today, is, notice it says V for velocity average equals delta D over T. Velocity and speed are similar, but not identical. Okay, as we'll talk about in a second. So if you put speed here, that's fine. On your equation sheet, they have the word speed, okay, on your reference sheet. Alright? So either one is actually fine. Just know we'll talk about the difference between these two. Okay? Delta D over delta T. Okay? We won't worry about the constant. Don't worry about I eliminated this on yours. We'll talk about that later today. Now, there's all these different units, right? But these, unless I ask otherwise on Moodle or quiz, I want this because these are the SI units, meters per second. Alright? Those are the ones you're going to put in a Moodle quiz. If I say, what are the SI units for speed or velocity? You'll say meters per second. Okay? And you want to write it like this in the Moodle. Okay? Meters per second. Alright? Now I could ask you to put it in miles per hour, right? And notice they put MI here for miles. Alright? But just kind of keep that in mind. Alright? So, that is speed. Okay? That's speed. So, instantaneous speed is speed at a given moment. At an instant, right? Instantaneous speed. Speed at a given moment. Now, with us and with what we do here, we won't really be able to calculate that. Okay? You need like a radar gun, or you need some technology to do that. We can figure that out, right? But yeah, we definitely need some equipment to do that. So that's just at one point. It's like a radar gun. That's exactly what it does. All right? It's instantaneous speed, and I'll show you how to calculate that with a graph. Okay? Velocity is speed in a given direction. It's a vector quantity. So if you didn't write that down, that's the two major differences I want you to understand. Scalar is speed. Vector is a velocity. The nice thing is, guys, it's going to be easy to remember because they both begin with the same letter. Just know that speed in a given direction, that is a vector quantity. All right? That is a vector quantity. All right. So, any questions thus far?